I mean, it's ready for something, but it's not ready for. It doesn't want to play by the rules.
Right. Oh, hello, hello, everyone.
Hello,
Welcome.
hello to our
I
live show.
well,
I feel
live
like I
show.
haven't been. I know. I feel like I haven't been live in a while too, because we didn't have our reading sprints. I was not having it.
Yeah, and then we didn't have our live show before because we both like barely read it. I think so we DNF'd it so early on that it didn't make sense for us to talk about it.
Yeah,
Just to say that we don't like it.
our comments would be, "This was crap,"
Like couldn't
and
get into
that's
the right
it.
style. The end.
Nope. The end. Done. Bye.
Oh my gosh, yes. So yeah. This
So,
is
what are else? Are you reading anything right now?
I'm reading Dangerous by Minerva Spencer. It's T and Tara's book club book. It's a historical romance. I'm already halfway through. I started it this morning. Um, it's really
Oh,
good, but it feels weirdly similar that I've read it before too. So I might have read it before and forgot. So
that happens.
you know, I'm like, wait, this sounds familiar. But what about you?
I was reading a book called Midnight Mated or something like that. It's a novella, and that was on my Kindle. I just DNF'd it last night. It wasn't that it was bad or anything. I just think I was like, as I was reading it, I was like, you know what? I think I'm done with this. It has a great first line, like a really great first line, and it was very tropish where she's car accident in the middle of the woods and is, taken back to a camp of shifters and stuff like that. But it wasn't anything special, so I was like, you know what, I'm done with this. And then
Yeah.
I did on Thursday when I was at work, I started Nobody's Quest. What's it
Oh
called?
yeah.
Nobody's Quest
I
by
just got that from the
Alyssa Day.
library. Mhm.
Yeah. I like it so far. I'm only 7% in, so I'm still like figuring out what's going on, but I liked it so far. I didn't feel like stopping, so
Yeah, I
there's
actually
that.
she was at the signing that I was at. Um for
Oh
the
yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't I'm like I was trying like to buy not to buy all the books and I'm like I don't never try this author, so I did get a signing card thing from her. Um
Yeah.
one of the signing plate. But yeah, I just got it from the library too. So that's
Mm,
actually probably
cool.
next after my current read.
Cool.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember putting this in one of my new releases videos a long time ago. I don't know when that was. And I'm like, "Oh, there's an audiobook. Cool."
Oh yeah, okay. Is it duet, the audiobook, or is it
Uh, I don't
you're like
remember.
I don't
I don't know. Sure. Sure.
know. Funny.
I honestly don't know. Let me see. Let me see if it says. Because sometimes it'll say open? No. How do I go to just the audiobook? No. That's not what I want. Oh, here it is. Narrator? No, there's one listed. There's one narrator
Okay.
listed. It's by Tantor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
speaking of narrators and reading books, so how far did you
our
make it in this book? Our book club book.
I made it a whopping 10% and then I DNF'd it.
Okay, okay, because at 13% I was thinking of DNFing it, but I stuck with it and I did finish it. But I can see why you would DNF it.
I couldn't. I literally couldn't handle it anymore. I couldn't.
It's so
She's. Ugh. Anyways,
But it's just like a good
Anyways,
narrator for sure. Because it's a duet narration. I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah.
I wasn't a
I,
fan of the narrator.
no, yeah,
What?
I don't like the male narrator in this, especially.
Oh, okay.
I don't like. Was it? It's not Corbin King, is it? Like,
I didn't mind him or whoever the narrator was, but it was
uh,
the
who's the male?
I don't have it anymore.
He has this way of speaking that just drives me bonkers.
Yeah, Corbin
Yeah,
King.
it is
Yeah.
Corbin King. He has this way of talking that just drives me bonkers. And I don't know, he the way he speaks, he sounds like he's I don't even know how to explain it. Like almost gonna cry or something. Like I don't know. I can't like
Like emo.
however he talks and like I've heard him in other books, but I've just decided that I don't like him. The girl didn't even bother me. The girl narrator didn't bother me. I don't know. We're opposite on that.
We just but yeah, because to me it felt like it was the way that the person was talking, it sounded like a Karen talking. And like
They both suck.
yeah, I was like I'm like, I can't believe that this narrator doesn't even sound like she's also talking immature because the writing's immature, but I'm like, it just felt off. You know what I mean?
I mean, the character is immature.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, even the narrator, I'm like, the narrator's annoying me more than anything. But even then, yes, the writing's immature too, yes, but you would think with a
Yeah.
university, she's like 27, isn't she, or something like that?
Yeah.
Or like, right?
Was
I'm
she?
confused.
Because they definitely acted like 20, 21, like newly minted adults. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's
and
how
I'm like,
I took it. And she
I know she was in her
we'll get
20s at
into it
least.
because I didn't finish
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I didn't finish it, and you can tell me how it ends. But the reason why I DNF'd it, A, it's
Oh yeah, for
Academy,
anyone,
right? I
yeah,
like Academy is hit or miss for me,
yeah,
period. And this one
totally.
actually takes you into the classes. Sorry, you're breaking up again. So if I'm talking over you, I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Okay. This one takes you into the classes again, like, and you're learning things along with them. And I am so bored by that. I don't care what they're teaching, it's so boring to me. I just don't like that. And then mixed with how these girls, they're very mean girlish, and I hate that.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, you froze. If you can hear us, you just froze. Wait and see if you come back.
Crap.
Oh, I can
Sorry.
hear you now.
Or we might have to move around a little bit because I can't go to the living room today.
I
Am
feel
I
your
there?
pain.
Am I here?
I I can hear you. You're just frozen. There you are. You
Shit.
see it now.
Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Anyways,
Ah,
come on.
there he
Come
is.
on.
I won't say anything.
Okay. Anyways, Mean Girls. They're
Yeah.
very mean girls. I did not like them. And then the nail in the coffin for me was when she was like, she made out with the guy at a party the night before, right? Like, it
Yeah.
felt very early 20s thing. And
Like
then
not what you like anymore.
she's like, I'm not going to give you my name. I'm not going to give you my name. And then the next day, he's like the TA in her classroom. And she said he smells like clouds. And I couldn't handle that. And then he's like calls her by her name and she's like, how did you know that? I didn't tell you my name. How did you know that? He's your freaking TA. He probably looked at the damn roster, and then the teacher literally just talked to you and called you by your name 2 seconds before that. So I just couldn't. I couldn't anymore. And then mixed with the narrators being terrible, it was driving me bonkers, and I ended it, and that was it.
Well, I don't know why I said this, but I did. I'm ironically, this is like, look at this, is like so long. This is like 800 pages, like 890 pages, like literally, I think.
I know. I didn't realize you recommended a 1,000-page book to me, Crystal. What the hell was that?
I didn't recommend it. You did.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you
Who did that to me? Did I do
it up? You did.
Why did I do that to myself? What's wrong with me?
You were like, I don't want a long book. I'm like, okay, but this one's long.
It's just like, did you know that one is 1,000 pages? A book?
Oh, it's 790.
I didn't know that.
Oh my
gosh.
God. Yeah, so, oh gosh, a lot of things happened, but to be very honest, a lot of it was just the school stuff, and a lot of it was them being happy, and I was just like, ew, I'm like, you're gross. Am I intrigued? So, and here's the thing, is he's not in game. It's obvious that they're moving way too fast. He also, everyone
hate
also
that.
too, by the way, you're going to also be spoilers, so we spoil everything on this book club time. Just so everyone knows watching.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, it's like, he's not in game going into it, because it's ironically, you have a couple of other contenders, not just who you think it might be too. Because they mentioned the comparisons to this was Zodiac Academy and Nocticadia. And I'm like, well, okay, first off, this is not a dark academia book. I'm sorry. This is
not Nocticadia. Get out of here.
I think it's because they're thinking the professor, because that the headmaster. I'm like, just because
so all student professors
does not a dark academia book make.
No, and Nocticadia, they did research. He's a freaking TA. He is not even the professor, right? Am I wrong in that? He was like helping the teacher.
He does the professor. No. So Colin, is it Colin? I don't remember.
Yeah, Colin, I think. I don't know.
Connor is a student. He's a senior. He's an angel, and so he comes from Archangel. But the headmaster is like the magic. He's the son of Merlin. The headmaster.
I didn't even get that far. So yeah, I didn't get that far.
Yeah. So there's her best friend's a vampire. It's kind of like it's more Zodiac Academy than anything else, to be honest. That's what it's more like. And then the overarching plot is this mystery plot of students being killed that look like her. And she has this dark and broody past of a really horrible person, and she basically had a bad stalker person before, trying to kill her, and then now she's here and she thinks it's not the same person from before, and she kept that a secret from Connor, but it's not until later, and they got a mad fight about that, which was kind of dumb, that she kept it from. But she's got that whole, like, I got a dark and hurt past, but it felt very fake almost, because I'm like, the ruminating on things, and just the sheer, like, I don't know if you call it a hot dummy, but like the sheer, like, oh yeah, you can't be walking alone. And then the next very scene, she's like, okay. She goes and walks alone and goes jogging, goes to the gym. I'm like, what? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. And I love a hot dummy. I love a hot dummy. But like, this was like a hot mean girl dummy. And I was just not into that. You know what I mean? Like she was bratty. And then I think also at the time I was like on the fence about DNFing. Um, they were given assignments to like learn about uh different um like where the vampires live and where the shifters live and
Wow.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. And she got fairy, and she was like, ugh, like she was so upset about getting fairy, and it was more of like, oh, ugh, I don't want to learn about my own language, like it wasn't like, oh, I have a dark and tortured past. I don't want to learn about that because it's triggering me. That would have been more interesting. It was
Hmm.
like, ugh, how boring. Ugh. You know, that's
Yeah.
I
Very.
totally could not once the seed of annoyance stuck in my brain, everyone was annoying. Like everything they said was annoying and I couldn't get out of it. So I know that's when it's time for me to stop reading.
Same. And I was like, there were so many times I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, okay. My whole thing is like, okay, when is the good stuff going to happen? And I think for the main issue that I have with this was traditionally published. Why wasn't it edited? Because there's even instances in here where it fully puts his instead of her. And I'm like, wait, who are they talking about now? Because they totally missed like the pronoun of someone he was talking about. So you're like, wait, I missed what you're like the connections weren't there, like they didn't edit it this well. Obviously, because they should have cut down at least 200 pages because a lot of it was just them being all like annoying and clingy and going to classes. Like for me, I love like academic, setting because I like the being with the characters and such, but these were trash characters. And like a lot of it was repetitive where at least when you're in an academic setting you're learning, maybe she learns a new piece of information in school that helps put the mystery together. That's what's great about an academic setting, and she's learning something that comes into play later on. That doesn't really
Mm-hmm.
happen here. It all felt very surface level. um the whole like headmaster thing was very like he's off putting. She has this other stranger that she's talking to online that apparently she keeps blocking him, but he still can figure it out. And then like the headmaster's like, "Oh, I'm technology challenged, but I'm this great sorcerer." I'm like, I call BS. I'm like, it's him. Like, how dumb can you be? It's got to be him. You still don't know who the stranger is, but it's got to be obvious. It's the headmaster. There's also this
Yeah.
math guy from the gym that she has this weird like friendship or connection, but she feels very pick me girl. Like she has this personality, like she is very insecure. She wants people to be like think she's hot, and she gets affronted, or
Mm-hmm.
that's how her and Max get affronted because he doesn't attracted to her or whatever. But he
Yeah.
actually obviously is.
She's
So it's
like,
one of
all
those
the
things
boys like me, and why don't you like me?
she's searching for like compliments, but then like she's like, no, I'm so in love with Connor. Like, no, girl, you're in college, and obviously you can't just. So they like fall in love or whatever, and it's one of those sickly sweet things that you're just like, oh, like why are you guys? I don't. He's Connor's also like he's an archangel, so he's also like really goody like golden boy here. Literally, he's called golden boy by a few people. So I'm like, come on, man.
He is not my guy. Like I don't like
Oh my
that.
gosh.
And
But
I
then you're
hate
like,
that I hate that you can tell he's not in game because that's how like other books have been ruined for me by the recommendations or the like if you like this book, you'll like this book. That ruins the first book for me because I'm already not invested. And like
yeah.
don't do that. If you're not going to have that first guy be end game, I need that to be a surprise. Like I need that to to I need to be able to really latch onto this couple. And when you've already said that they're not in game, I'm not. I'm like, whatever. Just can we skip to book two now? Like it
I know,
doesn't
and
make
that's
sense to me.
and I'm thinking, oh, maybe this is going to be like a secret like love triangle that turns into a why choose. Because for me, I'm like, if I know it's a why choose going into, I'm like, okay, I'm going for that sort of thing. But like sometimes like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised like I was in other ones that you think it's a love triangle, but it actually turns into like a why choose thing. That's I'm like all that
Hmm.
tension and drama. That's what I want. But like it felt like it was like, oh, okay, let's talk about their relationship and get them all like her issues. Oh wait, we forgot about the mystery plot. Let's kind of talk about that for a little bit. So I'm like, it felt like all over the place. And the ending was I kind of rolled my eyes. Yes, hi Tara. Sorry.
I just saw people were in here.
Awesome. Hey Maggie.
Hello.
I saw that at least that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, okay, this kind of can't be the end game. I'm like, if he is, there's gonna be some drama in book two. Um, I'm like, at least there's gonna be something. So you obviously, if she literally is like having the hots for the stranger because he actually knows her dark side, and
Yeah.
he keeps talking about what this power is and whatever, and I think it's like super heat or whatever that like can put a hole in somebody or something, but it doesn't actually you don't actually really learn anything at the end of this except for who the person was stalking, but you know that person isn't the root cause of everything. So the one that was murdering the girls or whatever.
Mm. But not like the
Um,
big bad.
not like the big bad. Like there's something else going on.
Yeah.
There has to be.
Yeah, which of
And
course
then
is typical book one, stuff. Yeah.
yeah, but then that person's also dumb. Cause like just a very generic dumb crazy person. Like just like very surface level. And if you want to know the big shocker ending, that's why I'm so confused. Like, how are people liking this? Because, like,
I didn't
okay,
even know who the headmaster was, so like you can't like okay, I still won't understand it even if you told me the shocker ending, but go for it.
okay. Well, the main thing. Okay, before I say the ending, I'm intrigued to continue on, but I'm definitely like not in love with it. It's one of those that like even with Guild, like the Plated Prisoner series, I was like I still really enjoyed it, even though it's a 3-star and I want to continue on. This one, I'm like, do I continue on? I still want to know. But I'm like, if they don't do a better job with book two, I'm definitely not going to be interested, kind of a thing. So
Yeah.
it's almost got that feeling, but like Zodiac Academy did it a lot better. Like all
Yeah.
that, YA CW feeling.
Yeah.
But essentially, and the reason why it was just so dumb because her reaction, it was like, when something devastating happens to a character, you're like, okay, you feel devastated for the character. To this one, I kind of like really, I was like, okay.
Like thank
So
God those girls
basically,
dead.
so basically, somehow Connor to came in to save her. She was being attacked by the person you find out. So it is Max, the gym dude, gym bro,
Hmm.
and Connor is fighting the person. It's some chick. I don't even remember. It's like some very chick that's only in a couple of scenes that you find out. Oh, every time she was hurt.
Yeah.
But basically, Connor gets killed by the dagger that he gave her. That's the only dagger that can kill an angel. I'm like, well, that was stupid. Why would you
Yeah.
give her a thing that could kill her? Like, even at the beginning when his dad, like, why?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So basically, Connor dies at the end. It was basically their relationship through the whole thing because they literally got together in what 10% of the book. I like looked
Yeah.
at it. It was
Oh, did
10 or
they?
13%.
They definitely
It was
kissed within like 7%, and I was like, okay, well, whatever,
no
Blue.
full on full on open door, everything very spicy, and all the times it felt repetitive because like, okay, there's nothing interesting really about this.
Hmm.
And of course,
Well,
he's
good.
very vanilla, and she
Well,
doesn't want
I'm glad
vanilla
he's dead
because
then.
she's
He was
finding
boring.
out. I know. I'm like, obviously he's very vanilla, and she's kind of not. Obviously, she probably wants darker things. So like, what's the point?
I I couldn't not tell Becky about the line, he smells like clouds.
Yes.
She was like, oh no. I don't even remember what she said, but
I'm like, my whole thing is
Becky
like,
would
does that mean he smells like
absolutely
cotton
hate
candy?
this book. Becky would absolutely hate this book. It
I'm
will.
like, for me, I'm like, what does the cloud smell like? Cotton candy? I don't know.
What the hell does a cloud smell like? It's like certain things I can get, he smells, even though
Like
it's very
mist?
generic, he smells like leather and the woods or dirt and blah, blah, blah. It's stupid. But at least those things have a smell. It's like saying she
That's what
smells like
headmaster.
sunshine. It's like, what the? I
That's what the
can't.
headmaster smells like, leather and bourbon.
Well, that at least has a smell. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that has a smell. Like, clouds?
It could be like
Clouds.
clean clothes. You know that smell of clean lint, like clean clothes.
It
I'm like
could have
that would
been
have made
clean
me sick.
clothes or something
Like
like, yeah,
clothes drying on the line, like that would have made like kissy bits in the air.
yes, yeah.
It smells like
Who knows?
clouds.
Or fresh air
Oh,
and like
oh my god. Oh my
the
god.
mountains.
Okay. Pet names? Pet
No,
names.
what were they? What were they? I hope one of them was like bitch because she was horrible. She was like
Oh, she
terrible.
got called one a couple of times, but
She
it's
deserved
big
it.
guy, and he loves being
No,
called big guy.
no,
Big guy.
no. Did he call her baby?
Oh god,
I
what did he say?
can't. No.
Okay, no, the headmaster called her brat. Oh no, the stranger called her brat and little Faye. So
That
Becky will love that. Little Faye and brat.
brat is fine, I guess, but it's still annoying.
But little Faye, I'm like,
Little
okay.
Faye. Ooh. It's just
That
so
was the
stupid.
stranger.
Okay.
But Connor would call her, oh gosh, I don't even remember it. I was like, probably put it out of my brain. But the whole big guy, because she said it so many times. And it
Hey,
apparently
big
also
guy.
turned her
No,
on.
no, I can't.
No.
That's like something you say to your
Every time
dog.
she said it, I imagined that like 40s way, like baby talk, like, big guy.
No,
I was like, every
no,
why?
no. You know what?
Oh.
I was talking to Jess, and Jess did finish this, and she liked it, but she's like, for sure, you are gonna hate this book. She's like, I'm curious to see how far you get. And I was like, I've already DNF'd it at 10%.
I'm like, it's so funny because I'm like, okay, I'm like, I liked it enough. I didn't hate it, so it's not a 2-star. But also, like, I rolled my eyes so hard. I probably gave myself my own like headache because of it. Because I rolled my
Yeah,
eyes so hard and everything.
yeah.
So I'm like, I will maybe
Ugh.
read it. I don't know, but I'm like, this is so. I'm like, wow, this is so dumb that you're like, it's like it's like reading or watching a car accident. I'm like, I could have
Yeah,
just drowned.
nobody has smelled a cloud before, by the way. Nobody.
The
See, why
only thing
didn't
I
you
could think
say
of is
like
mist.
fresh rain? Yeah, like something like a fresh rain, or you know what I mean? Like rain clouds. You can smell rain clouds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clouds. Just clouds. That's
It
it.
smells like the rain. I'm like, that would have made sense.
That would have made sense. The mountain breeze. Cotton candy.
That's all
Freaking
I could like.
clouds.
Why does he smell like cotton candy? Like, wow, he's really, he's like must really be a golden boy.
Yeah.
And then like when they started calling him golden boy, I'm like, oh, I guess he is really golden boy.
And the girls, her friend and her, there was like two friends, right? She had two friends, the vampire friend and another one that they would sit with. They were both so mean. They
Oh
were
no,
just
like the
so, they were brats. They were so mean. And I just don't like that. Like,
oh Brett,
for no
I think
reason.
he never like appeared again. Really, he was barely there for that one
Hmm.
scene. That drama. There's a drama with like his pack or whatever, some shifter, like some fight. That was all they
Yeah.
were really there for. They randomly, you saw him maybe once at near the end for something else. So I'm like, it was annoying. I'm like, why did you guys
Yeah.
do this?
This is another reason why I really have to start, A, looking at the page count of books before I choose them, and B, reading the synopsis. Okay. I really
Well, the
don't read the synopsis that often. Like, I don't.
well the synopsis sounded good. I'm like, okay, for first off, it was untruthful in that it's dark. Cause me, I'm like, I'm thinking, okay, kind of like Zodiac Academy, but darker. I'm like, okay, that's what I was thinking. Cause then
Zodiac
someone's like,
Academy isn't even dark. Like, I read Dark Fae. I didn't read Zodiac Academy, but to me, that was not dark in any way. It
no,
was just like,
I was thinking they're missing. I was thinking they're gonna give us that more like, okay, Zodiac Academy, but make it even darker, like really dark.
yeah,
And I was like, that's what
yeah,
I was thinking they're gonna do. Like, no, this was so. girly pop that it wasn't even funny. Like it
It was
felt
very
very
new
good.
adult. Yeah, very new adult. Pick me girl. Terrible mean
I don't know.
girls. And an absolute wet blanket of a hero. And everyone
Yeah.
was a dummy. I wouldn't even say they were hot dummies. I think they're just dummies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, and Alice is like a princess or whatever, Her Royal Highness that's trying to be killed by her dad or because, dominance or whatever. But he's always
Stupid.
trying to offer,
Stupid. And there's
But
also, it seems like there's too many storylines
it
for
was
what
it
type
was
of
too
book.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the type of book this is, which seems like this type of book, this like whole new adult thing, and then you're in academy, you definitely want that CW feel and you want constant something going on, constant drama, something going on at every turn. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? Oh, and then you do want the melodrama. So you do want them to be a hot dummy and you want them to make stupid choices because you're like, now that furthers this plot, and now that furthers. But when it's so slow and you're just going back between a happy couple and some stupid idiots that are mean. No, thank you. I'm done. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
it
done.
literally felt like a circle of everything they were trying to cut, like every time. And then for a while, I'm like, hey, where's this drama? Like, you don't feel the danger. So I'm like, why? You should be feeling the danger. I'm
Yeah.
like, and the whole scene that opens up the book, I'm like, I don't even remember that even happening. So I'm like, it says like it opens up with her finding a body. I'm like, I don't even remember that scene ever happening. So I'm like, did you guys
Yeah.
forget what you wrote? That you wrote her finding a body, but you didn't like. You should, if that's
But she
an
had no
actual scene,
reaction. Yeah,
you should be
no,
able to
nothing.
see that again. Yeah. So I'm like, you guys didn't, you know, connect all
Yeah.
the dots. Um,
Yeah. Dumb.
but yeah, but yeah, the whole
Dumb.
fact that he's dead now, I'm like, okay, she's gonna come back, and what is she gonna start? What is she just gonna make the rounds and have the hots for Max, and then the next year finally, because the real true end game is the stranger, and stranger probably might be the headmaster. That's my that's my prediction that it's
I'm
him,
sure
but
you're
who
right
knows?
because it just doesn't seem like a very deep book. So I'm sure you're right.
I don't know. I just want to know that I'm right. I'm like, okay, is it? Because I gotta be. I'm like, that's the only reason why I want to continue on. I'm like, okay, like, is there actually some other further like good stuff gonna happen? But I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's also a debut book, so I usually try to give the benefit of the doubt. But like, this was just so
Well, and
bad.
two people wrote
But
this. Two
huh?
whole people wrote this. They they couldn't edit. Maybe
I
one of them should have been more an editor and the other one a writer. I don't know.
I
I
don't.
don't know the dynamics there.
Because the Zodiac Academy were long too, and I think that's maybe part of the problem. We have two authors, because no one wants to have their stuff cut. But I'm
Like
like,
they're trying to be something that they're not really, kind of thing.
yeah, like I don't like somebody needs to cut something because I was like, there's a whole something in here that could have been cut. I'm like, there was some stuff that didn't add anything, and I'm
Hmm.
a character driven reader. Like I like the day to day, even if it doesn't really lead anything, as long as it's like learning more about the character and being with the character. But like none of these were learning anything besides someone just whining about the trauma, and I'm like, this is the kind of trauma dumping that I was like she's not actually working through anything. It's just an excuse for her character.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. But
Of Seas and Sunsets. I don't think I've heard of that. Of course, I Becky always recommends things that I've never heard of. Seas and Sunsets. Little Mermaid. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this book before, but it's cute. I love a good tentacled. Cute. You know what? I have read a few Little Mermaid retellings now. They didn't quite work for me, so if you think this one's good, it's a standalone. Standalone. Oh, I love that. Is it a
that's
1,000 pages long, Becky? Because that apparently is a negative for me. I can't do it. There is a kraken on it. Is it a kraken or is it the sea witch? It's not a sea witch because it's a little mermaid. 341 pages it says. Okay. See, Becky recommends the greatest things. 341 pages. I can
There
do.
you go. There you go. Kraken
Cracking
creatures.
creatures. I love me a good Kraken. So that went on my TBR just now. I wonder if I could actually put it on my Kindle. I might have an open space. Is it on Kindle Unlimited? You wouldn't know because I don't think you have Kindle Unlimited
Yeah, I
anymore.
don't have it. Nope.
And since it's...
Not really missing out yet, though.
It is! It is on Kindle Unlimited. I did. I had a space open, which is very rare.
Nice.
See, which is cursed to be a Kraken. And there's also a Kraken pet. Oh, we have little baby Krakens.
Little baby Kraken.
I see a big Kraken and there's a little baby Kraken prince. I love that.
Oh, it's funny.
Do they talk? Tell me, they talk or no? They don't talk if they're cursed. I don't know when I'd start this book, but it is now on my Kindle Unlimited, so it will be sooner than the other ones. That's for sure.
Okay, yeah, because you cycle through those ones faster.
I do cycle through those ones more, but honestly, I am just like the masses right now, and reading a lot of Dungeon Crawler Carl. So
What one are you on that one?
I just finished the third one. I don't binge them, so I start reading a couple things in between. But even people at my work are reading it, so it makes me excited to read it. Like one of my bosses is reading it, and she's on the 8th book, and she's about to start again. But she's like that; she'll just read the same series over and over again.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. And I actually read Shield of the Sparrows and Rights of the Starling.
I loved that. I
Finally.
love Rights. I love Rights was good.
Yes, it was good.
Ooh, see, I love Kingdom Politics, so I am watching House of the Dragon right now too, so I might be a little too much fantasy right now, but I don't know. I'm not loving House of the Dragon, but it's okay.
Wow.
My daughter and I just finished because my daughter is a classics girl. We went to the bookstore and she got Lord of the Flies and also the water front. God, it's a war movie, World War One book. It has a movie too. Oh, and then yesterday we went again, and she got Catcher in the Rye. She wanted the Catcher in the Rye, so I was like, "Girl, you're gonna be all set for when you read these books in high school."
Yeah.
So she's been she's like, "Well, what book has a movie?" So she reads the book, and I'm not a classics person, so I don't read the books. But then we both watched the movie afterwards. So we had a really good time with the Lord of the Flies one. We watched the new one on Netflix, the remake.
Okay.
And it was fine. It was good. It wasn't as good as the old one, of course, but this one had like a more of an artistic take on it in certain scenes. And there's a few things that aren't in the original or in the book. So there was some liberties taken, but I don't think it changed the plot in any way. So yeah, but it was good. So yeah, my daughter doesn't want to read fantasy with me at all. It's like, how rude. How rude.
Well, my son, he loves fantasy. He's reading oh gosh. Well, he's wanting to watch we finished Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers, and now we're gonna watch Return of the King. But he's also wanting to watch Hunger Games. So he's like, I'm like, well, you gotta read the books, buddy. And he's like, no, I like to watch the movie first. I'm like, okay. So
he's my guy.
He's at the side that he like. I'm like, well, he might read them. Who knows? But he's at the point that I'm like, hey, you can probably read some of these YA. A lot of these now are. He's going to middle school now, so I'm like,
yeah, my daughter will be.
Like,
yeah, she's going into 8th grade, so it's like she's like honestly, she's doing really good. And I you know me, I would like to watch the movie first, because I'm like,
we can do that. I'm like, do what you gotta do. but he'll like he'll read, get the books from the library and just reread the ones he just checked out multiple times, and then get some new ones. And I'm like, do you read the blurbs? He's like, no. I'm like, the cover looks good. It's got a dragon or whatever on it. I'm like, I probably like it. Or if it's a certain author he likes. I did catch him actually reading a blurb once. He's like, a couple of them weren't great. And I'm like, see,
See? Read the blurb.
see, gotta
I
read
need
the
to be
blurb.
telling myself that. You got to read the blurb. Don't just go into it and be like, oh, I heard about this book. Okay, it sounds cool. I'll try it. That's probably why I'm DNFing a lot lately because I'm just like, I don't read the blurb. I'm actually not DNFing as much as I was, but it's
Well,
still there.
sometimes it's like, okay, I hear a couple things about it, but then sometimes it's just like, it's fun not to read everything because that way you're a little bit more surprised and just there for the experience and not like have a certain expectation sometimes. So it just depends on what my mood
Yeah.
is, but I can
Yeah.
totally get not
I don't know, a lot of
wanting to
people are
read.
like don't like trope recommendations, but that like trope recommendations is a way for you to tell a little bit about the book without actually telling about the book, so that way you have a lot
Yeah,
of surprise still. So I
yeah,
I don't mind trope recommendations because I don't want to
yeah,
read the whole synopsis. I want to be, I want to discover these characters as I see them too. You know what I mean? Woo!
yeah.
I'm
I
moving
just
too
think when
much.
they do too many tropes, when you're just doing too many,
Yeah.
but like I think 5 is probably a good number. If you're like, how many tropes can you talk
Yeah,
about?
dark
What
romance
setting?
academy,
Yeah,
teacher student. Okay,
setting.
cool. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah,
brief setting premise of it, and then go on from there. Yeah. And then what the tropes
yeah.
are. Yeah.
So, you're giving it a 3. I DNF'd it.
Yeah.
Not, not the great. As far as the next book, I will just say we won't be having a next book right now. I am taking a step away from my BookTube channel for a little bit. I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be here to talk books, but I have a lot going on. At work, I'm getting a promotion, kind of.
Ooh,
They're
I didn't know about
reclassifying my
that.
job. Yeah, they're reclassifying my job, and I have to go back to school for that as well. Not like brick and mortar school, but I
Online.
do have classes that I'll have to be attending. And then also, my crochet business has obviously taken a lot of my time. In fact, I just yesterday went to a bookstore, a local indie bookstore, and they want to have some of my plushies stocked in their store. So we're doing
Girl.
like, and the family is really involved in that too. And I'm also just feeling like, while I like to like join in on like chats and lives and stuff and talk books, I don't know that I can hold a whole like 15-minute conversation about books right now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, it's
Or
not
you're
in me
okay.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, I had a lot of mental health issues earlier this year. I'm doing lots better. I'm doing great. Honestly, right now I feel great. I feel like I can actually string a sentence along right now, but it's just like I don't know. I'm not saying I'm leaving. You know what I mean? I'm just taking a break.
But you wait. You're like, I may be back or I may not.
Yeah,
So just
maybe
kind of
back or maybe
you know,
not. I don't know.
depends.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here.
Yeah.
Like, you can always message me. Everyone can always message me. I ain't going anywhere. I'm just
Yeah.
taking a little bit of a break. So I'm just
Yeah. I'll
tired.
still hound you with
As
the books. Be like, hey.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still reading. I'm still reading a lot, but
Yeah.
I'm also only reading probably like an hour and a half at night. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't keep up with like I'd be talking about the same books all the time. So I just like I'm gonna take a break.
Sometimes it's yeah. Yeah. I get
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I have tried
Sometimes you
too.
need to do.
Yeah, I have tried to do 3 different readathons. Yours, another one after you, and another one after that. And I have never logged a single book for either of them after joining, and I feel like such a jerk because I just can't stick with a book and I can't finish a book in less
Mm-hmm.
than a week lately. So it's my reading has gone down a lot, but I still do read. It's just a lot less. I've been
Slower than
again
yeah.
yeah, the Dungeon Call car books are really long. Like the last one was 600 pages or something, and they're very like
They look intimidating.
involved. Yeah, they're very involved. So, I've been reading long books too, and maybe that's why I need to read. Actually, I think I'm gonna read a Kimberly Lemming book next, so maybe that'll help.
Okay.
Becky, I'm not going anywhere. You know where to find me.
Okay, we're gonna find your other channel, your crafting channel. So we'll have to check
Yeah,
that out.
I do have my crochet channel because that goes along with my business. So like I am enjoying doing that. I mostly enjoy like my like market vlogs, but I don't have one right now. In the summertime, I just don't have one. So
Yeah.
um I just got my website up and
Yeah.
going, and then I have a con, like my first con at the
Ooh.
in the beginning of September. So I'm doing a lot of
Ooh.
like here's my little chikorita, you know what I mean? Like
I love it.
some characters and stuff for that. So I'm busy. I'm just, there's just a lot going on.
Doing other things. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I love everyone, so
Yeah.
I still watch everyone's videos. So what can you do? I'm just wanting to be a watcher right now than like a maker of
Yes.
book videos.
I get it.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that means
So if I do
yeah.
want to do a book club again, I will definitely reach out to you, Crystal, obviously, because we'll be talking still. But like for right now, I need a break. I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess that basically what that means is Moodra's book club is going to be decommissioned at least for a time.
Sorry, it's my fault.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's sad. I'm sad, but at the same time, it's understandable. I think I know you guys, as you said, everything going on. So
Yeah, life just
but just
changes and
because
it's
it's book club
okay.
doesn't mean we're not still gonna be friends and still gonna be chatting and still
Duh. Yeah,
whatever.
like I said, I'm still
So it's
all
like
over Instagram. Is that
I we're mood readers anyway. We knew this was like, do we want to do another year? Do we want to or not? So it's like we're like,
sure.
I don't know, see whenever. But
But
yeah,
yeah.
we'll see. Yeah, yeah. All right. Well,
Oh, there you go. We can have Becky join you. It can
we'll
live
have to
on.
see. We'll have to see because I'm like, I don't know what, because I'm only reading myself only 6 books a month at this point. So I'm like, and I like not having too much to be required reading because I like enjoying and following my mood. So I'll see. It's gonna have to be a book that I own and a one that I'm like in a mood for. So I don't know. And then I'm like toying like, do we want to just do historical or gothic or just fantasy alone? Because
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But
We'll figure it out.
we'll figure it out. I think for now,
We'll
just
figure-
it's summer anyway. So
It is summer. Everyone here is in summer mode. I think my son woke up at like an hour ago. So,
yeah,
and then I took the tablet away from him. He's like, "What?"
yeah. Well, we're still doing the Palace of Rogues. I'm still doing the Palace of Rogues read along with Sarah and the Jane Austen read along. So I'm already doing 2 read-alongs on top of this. So I'm like,
Oh my God,
we're
you're busy
fine.
too.
It'll be nice to have a tiny bit of break, but I'm sure I'll come up with something else because my creative brain is like, ooh, I'm gonna do create create something else or something differently. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, for
That's a
sure.
little dangerous with Canva.
All right, with that, we will end it because I think my kids want dinner.
Oh
Um,
yes.
and we will say goodbye for a while, but not for
Goodbye.
forever.
All
All
right.
right, bye
Bye.
everyone.
Lots of ways.
Ah,
I can't.
last
We should
awkward
find
way.